11th, coming to you live, coming to you well, coming to you full of gratitude. Like I said earlier, I was able to spend the very first Mother's Day with my mom, and I don't know how many years, and she didn't remember the time, but it was cool. We loaded up everybody in the vehicle. We drove up there, had a great day, went to downtown Davis. My wife was stoked that she had me to pick the flowers for her, and she just come longer, babe, longer. I need a longer one. I need yellow, because my wife is, she can't move around that much. So I'm out there with the clippers. It's just, no, baby, longer the whole time. But we had a really good day, had a lot of fun yesterday. And then I went to sleep like at 7 o'clock last night because I was out in the heat all day. But anyways, I'm coming to you fresh, coming to you from the office. And so I'm going to have somebody bring us out on the field per usual to kick this whole thing off. Tanisha, your name was mentioned because Ilana said that you were creeping on her. She said that you were hiking, and she's like, wait a minute, Tanisha, what are you doing in my backyard? So let's have you kick this whole thing off, TT, share your energy, share your thoughts. Happy Mother's Day to you, my friend. Let's roll.
Thank you. It is I would say a special Mother's Day. It's a different Mother's Day for me. I did not have my kids, which was actually kind of good because I was able to go hiking in Alana's neighborhood. That neighborhood is beautiful. And I just made a reel about it, about how fabulous the Bay Area is. And get out there. I think I had a conversation with David the other day, and
there we go.
I'm giving you a hard time.
She's like, wait a minute. I'm about to say some really good shit. This is going on YouTube. Please record it. Continue on, my friend.
I'm totally kidding. But what I was saying is David and I had a conversation, and I find myself always mentioning that I'm a realtor, even on my hike, because us realtors, I don't know about you guys, but I talk to everyone. I'm just, and somebody came up and randomly talked to me, and she was just, and I was like, hold on. I was like, you're such a talker. Are you a realtor? Because I'm a realtor. And so I think to kick it off, always keep in mind that you're building relationships with any and everyone, whether you're on a hike, you're at the coffee shop, you're sitting at the library. Just drop that dime that you're a realtor, because you got to own it. And you never know, somebody might be like, hey, I'm thinking about buying a house. Here's my contact information.
Yeah, I love this. 2 years ago, Christina Pineda had somebody come to the house. They were installing cable and talked to him. He needed to buy a house, ended up representing him. His family has become like the family realtor, all from that cable guy from Xfinity. And so, Tanisha, I love that. Is where you hiked, is that something we should do as a team?
It's a shorter hike, but it's beautiful.
Really? Okay.
I think maybe we should go to the Presidio. I've also been there. Everything in San Francisco to me is just gorgeous. But we did Twin Peaks. It was kind of short. Actually, we did Twin Peaks. Alana, help me out. What's that other neighborhood right next door to Twin Peaks?
So you were in Sutro Forest, and then you probably walked up to Twin Peaks, which is a really nice walk. So you go up through the forest, you come out on the northern side by Clarendon, and then you hike up Panorama up to Twin Peaks. It's a beautiful hike with great views. And it's unique. Everybody knows the Presidio. This is kind of a little secret gem that we try to keep quiet, but doesn't always work.
Side note, Alana, I saw this house and I was like, oh my God, that house is beautiful, right next to Twin Peaks. And I looked it up on my Paragon, $16.5 million.
Oh, yeah, Frank sold that one up. That whole neighborhood up there has been knocked down and rebuilt, and they're like $10 to $30 million houses up there. But the views are
phenomenal.
I don't live up there. I live in the lowlands.
Well, I love this, you guys. Listen, we're going to be doing a hike. I think it's this week. Yeah, it's this week on Friday, but I'm open to going into the city, trying new places, having some fun. We might have to caravan if we're going to go to the city, but I'm excited. The weather's nice. It's beautiful. And I think it's going to be like this for a few months. And so let's roll, you guys. Awesome. So I got some stuff I want to talk about this morning, obviously, but I was just writing this morning, you guys, and I was just really thinking about it on my drive here. And I was just writing some words down. I want to share this with you. And it's very, very clear. Let me let a few more people in. Everyone's ready for this Monday morning. Let's go here. All right, cool. So I wrote this morning, I said, I'm ready to lock in, ready to set clear intentions, ready to enter this week with focus. I'm ready to make myself proud, to get one step closer to my dreams. I greet this day with energy, not some phony ass pump up for the moment, energy that comes from true passion to serve. I'm ready to be proud, not sit in regret for all the things that I should have done. And I want that message to be for you guys as well. I don't want you guys to look in the mirror and have a mantra. You see, a mantra is one thing. You can all say a word or say a phrase or say something that you saw that in the moment it feels really good, but is it actually going to inspire you to take action? Whatever you're saying to yourself this morning, this week, as you start this new week, I want it to be something that's actually going to push you forward. Not some like, whoo, that was great, I said it, but then you close the computer, you get off your phone, and you're not actually doing the things, you guys. I want you guys to greet this week with some energy, with some passion, with some excitement, with some clarity, with some focus. Let's go out there and handle our business. And so I'm going to bring something up on the screen. I'm going to force you guys to get engaged this morning. So if you're on your computer, this will be easier. If you are on your phone, it will be harder, but nonetheless, it's going to be an opportunity for me to get everybody's encouragement, advice, and involvement. So first things first, I'm going to drop a link down below. And this is called Slido. If you've been here for some time, we've done this in the past, but we're going to get right into this conversation, and I'm going to pull my screen up. Now, if you are driving, you might not want to do this exercise because it will be challenging, and I want you to be safe. However, if you want to take yourself off of mute and contribute at any time, you guys can. So first and foremost, I'm going to share this, and we're going to go here. If you guys are at a stationary place, I put the link down below. It is in the chat down below. Also, I put it up on the screen. There's a QR code on the left part of the screen. All you would have to do is hover over that and type in your amazing answers from your phone. So you have both ways. You can QR code it, or you can just hit the link. I'm going to make it very, very simple. But I always want to know, as we are coming off the heels of an amazing day, and once again, happy Mother's Day to all of you incredible, amazing women out there. What was or is one of your mom's best one-liners or lessons she taught you? You know, there is many, and I could go on and on and on, but I remember this one distinctly. My mom always said, and she still says it, that a kind heart will only get you so far, right? Be nice to everybody, but a kind heart is only going to get you so far. And I remember that distinctly growing up, and I still think about that. And so let's hear what you guys said. Buy cheap, buy twice, never settle for less than your best. Be kind, know the value of $1. Don't be afraid to laugh at yourself. Act your age, not your shoe size. Okay, I love this. Always make your bed with hospital corners. Ooh, I love that. Okay. Your mouth is going to get you in trouble or make you rich. Okay. Who said that one? Because this sounds like something my mom would have said. Is that you, TT? Well, I think mom is right. I think she is 100% right. Know the value. A squeaky wheel gets the oil. Okay, cool. You can't do that. Watch me. Ooh, okay, cool. I love that, you guys. So I appreciate that. If you have more, go ahead and type them in. I'll wait a few more seconds. I always like doing these word clouds because it's pretty fun. What is the one-liner? Okay, cool. Let's see. What else? Do we got anything else? All right, cool. I'm going to move to the next one. All right, guys. So drop a word that represents the energy that you are bringing to start this week. Drop whatever that word is for you. I'm super passionate about my week right now. I'm excited to be where we are. So drop a word that represents your energy right now. Let's have that conversation. And I'll wait a second while you guys just type and do your dang thing. Momentum, fuego. Okay, beautiful. I love this. I love this. Keep them coming. Committed. Okay, cool. Somebody has committed energy, fire, beginner's mind, accountability. Let's see here. What else do I got? Focused. Let me move this so I can see my answers down below. All right, cool. I love it. I love it. Accountability, production. All right, good. You guys keep them rolling in, and then I'll give it a few more seconds, and then we'll get going. Motivated, grounded. Fuego. I love this. Fire. All right, cool. Cool. Anybody else have any? All right, let's continue on. What was your biggest personal win from last week? Go ahead and type that down below. Maybe you worked out 5 times last week. You were able to hike that mountain. You finished a book. You started a group. Whatever it is, you guys, I want you to drop in what your biggest personal win is from last week. I want to hear from you guys. Everybody has a thought. Everybody has a contribution. So get to writing, and I will wait. Your boy is loving Pilates, by the way. Hot Pilates, 128, 130 degree weather. Man, I'm loving that. I am absolutely loving it. Okay, I filled my own cup. I worked out 5 times, got 2 appointments set. Okay, personal best deadlift. Okay, cool. Whoever put that one, I want to know what the actual number is for your deadlift. 100,000 steps? Who was that? Take yourself off of mute.
Sorry,
put that.
Took me a while. That was me.
100,000 steps, Jeff?
Yeah, I go for like I get up. I'm an early riser, so I get out for a walk at like 6:30 every morning, and I don't know. I go for about 3+ miles in the morning, and then depending on my schedule throughout the day, I'll at least get out for 1 or 2 more walks, and try to get 10 to 15 on my walks, and then I usually will get another just 5 to 6 just doing my thing, during the day. So, yeah.
Beautiful. Got ahead on boring things. Great stuff, Jeff. 335 personal deadlift. I love this. Discernment, boundaries, eating better, workout, host an open house. Let's see here. 5 miles jogging, no breaks. Shout out to you, whoever that is. This is incredible, you guys. Next one. What was your biggest professional win last week? And I know some of you combined that on their other one. Go ahead and put this here. What was your biggest professional win last week? Were you able to secure that listing, get a new buyer on contract, get a BRBC knocked 100 doors, hosted 2 open houses? Whatever it was, what was your biggest professional win last week? Building more trust with my current clients. Love that. What else you guys have? Let's keep them rolling. And I know, it's hard getting pressure to type on the spot. All right, guys, 4 more people are typing. So plan the entire month of content. Never been able to do. Okay, first off, proud moment. Thank you for whoever put that. That's beautiful. Biggest win, we did not get the backup offer position. Now he doubled his budget. Oh, okay. All right, I love this. What else, you guys? People wanting to sign in willingly at my open house. Okay, cool. I think that's worthy of a conversation because I think that it's something that you did, your energy, the way that you greeted them, something that you said to get people to sign in willingly. $1.2 million pre-approval with no income. Okay, 5 appointments. Love this, you guys. Let's pause here for a second. Who put the line there that people wanting to sign in willingly at my open house? Who was that? Take yourself off of mute. I want to hear from you.
That was me.
Okay, so Jennifer, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. Thank you.
All right, so tell me a little bit about this. Why did you write that? What, did something shift? Did something change? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I actually met this listing agent at my other job doing her tasting. So she had reached out to me to host her open house in Walnut Creek. And I don't know, I went into this maybe overdressed, but I was like, I'm going to overdress today. I'm going to show up and I'm going to play some positive music because the owners had an amazing speaker in their house. And so I just decided to be fully myself, not be this fake professional. I am professional, but not in a fake kind of way. And so I played my Latina music, I played Marc Anthony, all that good stuff. And people came in and they were like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. This house has such positive energy. And, I try to really distract them from the fact that they had a lot of carpet upstairs in the house in this almost 1.3 million house and having carpet upstairs. But so they were like, oh, do you want me to sign in? Do you want me to sign in? I wasn't like, oh, can you please come back? And nothing like that. I was just greeting them. I was smiling and I was like, this is a beautiful house. Don't you love this natural light? And then they all willingly signed. I did not ask anyone for, I didn't beg anyone for signatures. They just wanted to because we were just having such good natural conversation. So
you know what, Jennifer, it's really hard when you come in moving like this to resist somebody. It's like,
yeah.
I'm good. How are you? Okay. It's really hard. Like energy is everything, my friend. And you already have amazing energy. You coupled that with that music. I love that. I did have a hand up really quick. H-Mom, what's the contribution? Because I want to make sure I stick to our Slido. Let's roll. Good stuff, Jennifer.
Putting all my answers in the chat. I couldn't scan the QR code because I'm on my phone. So I had some really good ones.
So hold on. I hooked you up. There's a link in the chat down below.
Oh, okay. Well, we've already answered all of them, but my energy for this week was Ric Flair.
Okay, we're not there yet, so don't go there, okay? We're not even there yet. Oh, no, we are there.
We went there.
Early on.
We done went. And I'm just going back.
Let me hear your best. Let me hear your best Ric Flair then.
Woo!
I think you can do better than that.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
Woo! Ah, hella good. I'm like,
All right. I love it.
What he says. Also, I flipped an FSBO. So next door to my mom.
Boom. Awesome. You know what? Stay there. I want to hear a little bit about that strategy and what worked and what was the verbiage and how did you get them to flip to actually work with an agent. So I want to hear from you in a moment. Don't go too far. But here's the cool thing about this. She's like, wait a minute. I wasn't able to put my answers in, but I want to actually take myself off of mute and share something. That's what this group is all about. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for putting your stuff in. If you have not, feel free to put it in. Let's continue to roll on. What do you struggle with most in your business right now? You see, your struggles serve as a guide for me. If I don't know what your struggles are, then it's hard for me to truly serve you. I can understand when I work with you one-on-one because we spend more time together because this is general coaching, but I want to make sure that I understand. So maybe there's a collective of you that are having similar challenges. Then maybe that's something that we can focus on. What do you struggle with most in your business? And please do not be shy on this one. Is it systems? Is it boundaries? Is it closing for the appointment? Is it building rapport? Is it asking tough questions? Is it following up, building a follow-up cadence, working your database? What is it that you actually struggle with? And be real. We all have struggles in business. Structure. Thank you. Self-promotion. Okay. Keep it cruising, you guys. Self-promotion systems and follow-up cadence. Listing, prospecting, knowing what to say when door knocking. Let's see here. When someone says, I have a realtor. Okay. Standard of work, leads, obtaining, following up after open houses, consistency. All right, cool, you guys. I'm just going to take a picture of this because this is really, really good stuff. Okay, cool. Let's see what else. Door knocking, self-promotion. We said that one. Okay, cool. Love this, you guys. Really, really good stuff. And if you wanted to and you're not able to fill out the slide, yeah, go ahead and put some answers in the chat down below. But I appreciate you sharing some of these things that we are definitely going to be working on in person as well as on these calls. So let's see, anything else? All right, cool. Good stuff. Now, let's get real, you guys, with your social media content from last week. My coach called me this morning. She's like, I see you, Elias. Well done. Great week last week. And so I have a coach as well, you guys. I'm no different. But how many videos did you drop on social last week? Actual videos. I want to know from you guys, like, are you proud of this number? Are you stoked about your number? And did you actually show up and own your visibility last week? How many videos did you drop on social last week? And if it's a 0, then put your 0 up. Let's roll. 6. Wow. 2. Okay. We got a couple 2 or 3 2s in there. Quite a few 2s. All right. 3, 5. All right. Listen, you guys, I appreciate this at a very, very high level. Whatever number you put on the screen, you have to ask yourself, are you proud of your number and how you showed up from a visibility standpoint? Or do you have opportunities to grow, right? And if you put anything lower than 3, I'd say there's obviously some room and opportunities for you. 2, 15 plus in stories, 2 plus 15 in stories, 1 actual video, multiple stories. All right, cool. 6. Okay, good job, you guys. Let's continue on. How many posts on social last week? See, posts are different. So the posts are like the carousels, right? I see we're on this trend right now of carousels. I think that that's working at a high level until it does not work. How many posts on social last week? Carousel or personal pictures or some thoughts that you put into a carousel, or whether you wrote on a piece of paper and you had it on the carousel, whatever it is. I want to know. I think there should be a good blend. 3 videos every single week, 2 carousels, 10 stories a day. Love your life and thank me later. I have my reels labeled as posts as well. So 2, 2. All right, cool. Keep it cruising, you guys. Keep it cruising. All right. And if you put the little sad face on it and this face, then do something different this week. And I appreciate you guys being honest in the responses. Now, if someone shadowed you for a week, what would they say about your work ethic and desire to succeed in real estate? Like, what would that person, if someone sat shotgun with you all last week and they were able to observe your habits, your discipline, your ability to want to serve at the highest level, your morning routine, like all things, what would they say about your desire? Don't forget to drink water. He works until it works. Okay, cool. What else, you guys? I wonder who put that last one, Jeff. I think we'll be siphoning through this. Okay, nonstop, driven. Okay, cool, you guys. Let's keep them coming. Good, bad, and the ugly, guys. If someone rode shotgun with you all week last week, what would they say about your work ethic and desire to succeed? He or she is a chatterbox. 6, 7. I can't even with you guys. I can't even. She hustles while she drives. Okay, cool. I know quite a few of you are hustling while you're driving nonstop. Let's see. Anybody else have something that they want to contribute? Keep them rolling in. I got 4 people that are typing right now. Let's see. I feel like I went on a ride along with a secret agent. Ooh, okay.
Are you reading? Are you reading the chat?
No. I'm reading what's on the screen.
No, there's a bunch in the chat though.
Okay. All right. Let's go here. I feel like I went on a ride along. Relentless. Okay, cool. Let's go into the chat here. Let's go back to my most newest ones. She's a multitasker. She's a beast. Had a great week on social. 5 and tons of stories. 3, time management and overwhelmed. Okay, cool. 2 listings at the same time. Terrible idea. All right, cool. 1 closing, new offer. Really good stuff, you guys. Let me go through a couple more of these, and then we're going to go to the board. How many CRM calls did you actually log last week? When you think about calls, income producing activities, making your calls in your database, we all should be living in our database. How many calls did you log in your database last week? So let's be real. And my hope is that everybody on here has a darn CRM. So how many calls did you actually log in your CRM last week? You can look back like, damn, I did 20 a day. I did 10 a day. I did 5 a day. I did 0 a day. What is your number? And I'll wait. And don't be shy. And do you guys need the link again? Because there's no reason why the answer should be coming in the chat. I put the link to where you guys can just click that link and respond via link. I'll drop it again so you have it. Copy, boom, paste. Here's the link again, you guys. All right. So 4. How many calls did you log into your CRM for the week? 1? People are putting 1. That's obviously not enough time to make calls to build your business. So my hope is that you are going to quadruple, quintuplet, sextuplet that number this week at a minimum. So 9, 20. All right, cool. Keep them rolling in, you guys. Get one more answer and then I'm going to shift to the next one. 60 plus. Wow, good job. 96. Way to know your numbers. I appreciate that. Really good job. Otis, I'm going to have you put yourself on mute, big dog. What's up, Reese?
Say hi, Daddy.
Oh.
Hey, Bubba. All right, cool. How many hours did you spend on income producing activities last week? Let's be real, you guys. You should be able to pull up your calendar right now, look at all your income producing activities and be like, damn, I spent a good 20 hours last week on income producing activities. I was door knocking. I was out there hosting open houses. I went on that listing presentation, buyer consultation. If you had to just say, this is the amount of hours that I worked on income producing activities last week, what is your number? Is it 10? Is it 15? Is it 20? What is your actual number? 15. Cool. Keep them cruising, you guys. What else? And don't be shy on this one. Don't lose me now. 15, 13, 33. Okay. I had 46 appointments last week, just for context here. 15, 33, 20. All right, cool. Keep them cruising in. I'm going to actually go to the next one. Okay, cool. Let's do this. How many income producing activities are planned on your calendar for this week? And that should actually be for how many hours? I should replace that. How many hours are already planned on your calendar this week to do income producing activities? You're going to door knock. You're going to work your database. You're going to create social media content. You're going to go and follow up in your database and just work the heck out of your database. How many hours are planned on your calendar already? It's Monday morning. You should already have some type of direction and some type of focus. 20, good job. I love that number. 10, keep it rolling, you guys. 20, 10, 2. Okay, is that 2 for the entire week or is that 2 a day? I just want to make sure that I'm clear. 20, okay, good. Keep them rolling, you guys. 10. And I got one more. 5 planned so far. Okay, cool. Good job, you guys. And then what is one uncomfortable thing that you will commit to accomplishing this week? What is one uncomfortable thing? The thing that you've been dragging your feet on, the thing that you said you were going to do, but it scares the shit out of you. And for whatever reason, you keep on putting that on the back burner, keep on putting that on the back burner. What is the one uncomfortable thing that you're going to commit to accomplishing this week? Let's roll. And I'm going to wait. Spark higher. Thank you. TikTok. And I'll keep waiting while you guys type. Working on book. Okay, follow up via phone call, door knocking. All right, cool. So let's stay here for a quick second. Who put follow up via phone call? Take yourself off of mute.
That was me.
Who was that? Just say, because I'm not looking at the participants. Who was that?
Me, Jennifer.
Jennifer. Okay, my friend, tell me a little bit why that makes you so uncomfortable.
I don't know. I think just kind of like reintroducing myself and kind of what I do, or, feeling like I can convince them to work with me. I don't know. There's like a certain nervousness doing like a follow-up from like me.
Now, what are you following up from? Is this from an open house? Is it Sphere? Like, who are you following up to?
Multiple. It would be Sphere and open house.
So know this, my friend, and we could talk about this offline. Everything that you are calling consumers about is rooted in value, right? You know that you truly can help them, serve them at some capacity, whether it's help them find the house, help them list their house. You have the resources, you have the people, you have the access to information. So every single call should be thought of as this is a warm call. It is my responsibility to serve you. You came to an open house. Obviously, there was a need. I'm here to serve you. So that call should be, hello, hi. Yeah, we met at the open house. Did you ever write an offer on that home? Are you still thinking about purchasing a home in Berkeley? What are some of the challenges that you're experiencing in the market, right? And then prescribe a solution. So every single call is you just providing value. Some will, some won't. So what next? And we move on. You got an opportunity to go out there and serve people at the highest level. They need to hear from you. There's people that are going to be like, Jennifer, I'm so glad that you called. So don't stand in your own way, my friend. That energy and that salsa vibe that you had when people came to the open house, have that same style when you're on the phone. Hello, hi, how are you? We met at 123 Main Street. I'm calling you to see if you like that house. You think that's a house you would write an offer on? No? What would make a house a 10 for you? Perfect. I'm going to set you up on a search. Let's do this next. My friend, everything you do is rooted in value. So if you have that at the core of all calls that you make, yeah, it's going to take a little time just to get the body warmed up, to get the lyrics warmed up. But you'll hit a stride, my friend. You will hit a stride as long as you do this consistently. Let's go, JJ. Let's go, D. Bledsoe, and then we'll shift gears in the conversation.
I just wanted to add that you should do some reps. Pick somebody, hopefully either somebody at your level or somebody who's doing what you want to do, and pretend. just get those reps out of the way. It's the easiest way to not have butterflies about those kind of things. And then the other thing you can do is, being new, you can be curious with your sphere of influence and ask them what they're thinking about in the real estate industry. It'll start their brain to help you with questions, and it becomes a warm call very fast. And then guess what? Then you're going to be the realtor they think about. So 2 little things that can help somebody who's barely starting.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. I feel like there is this sense of us having to warm up before the curtains open on the play. You got to get your larynx warmed up, and that goes for all of us. And so really good stuff. Let's go last one, you guys, and we're going to shift gears in the conversation. If your business was a book right now, what would you name the current chapter that you are on? And I really love this because it really is just a reflective, question. If your business was a book, what would you name the current chapter? Through the Mud. Ooh, I like that. I like that. What else, you guys? Bring it. It's going to be the last one, and we're going to shift gears in the conversation. Oh, wait. The procurement. Push the rock up the hill. Discovery. Brick by brick. The evolution. All right, cool. This is really, really good stuff, you guys. If you build it, they will come. Bounce back better. The pivot. All right, cool. Discovery, evolution. Let's see. Rocking at 50. Okay. Poco se va. Say that. Somebody say that. JJ, what does that say in the chat? In Spanish, because your boy's a coconut. What does that say?
Which one?
The one in Spanish? No, sorry, the one on screen.
Oh, poco a poco, se va lejos. Little by little, you'll get far.
Okay, I love this. Waking up to more, never say quit. The procurement. Okay, really good stuff, you guys. D. Bledsoe, let's go to you. But before I do, the grind before the breakthrough. Okay, wonderful. D. Bledsoe, let's go to you, big dog. You had a thought, you had a contribution, you went on and you went off, and now you're back. Let's roll.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button, my bad. But responding to Jennifer, when I used to work open houses, I used to have that same trepidation about the follow-up side of it. But now, like, I immediately add people to Real Scout once I get their emails, and just want to give a testimony on that part. I had a client from an open house. I had somebody come into the open house. I hit them up with follow-up afterwards, and they're like, we're deciding to try out this other realtor instead. And I'm like, okay, if you need help, I'll be here. And I still had them in my Real Scout, and I noticed that they were looking at properties. So I reached back. I had a reason to reach back out to them. And I'm like, hey, I noticed you were looking at these houses. Do you want to schedule a time to go take a look at them in person? Already knowing that they already rejected me and said they were working with another agent, they reached back and said, yeah, we want to go see 3 properties. Yesterday, we went and seen 3 houses, my first time meeting them, and we wrote an offer yesterday on the last house that we seen. So again, even if they tell you no, just keep going, and it may turn into a yes eventually. But having a reason to reach back out to clients, either with information about the house that you met them at, what it sold at, or again, if you put them in your Real Scout and you see that they're looking at something, you have a reason to hit them back up.
Thank you so much for that. I'm definitely taking that advice.
So Jennifer, you're still starting out. You're still getting the train out of the station right now. I don't see anybody in your follow-up, boss.
Sorry, my CRM has been my phone.
Okay, so here's the thing, my friend. Listen, all I want you to do is fix that one thing, and here's why. No matter who's on this call, we all have a CRM. The one thing, and I'll say this until I'm blue in the face, and I'm so glad that Demian just said this. All I want you to look at is consumer behavior. Because if you can respond based off of consumer behavior, speaking directly to the part of the mind that is already thinking about the white car, right? I didn't want to buy a white car, but now I'm looking at a white car and all I see is white cars. It's the part of the mind that is already activated. And so I want you to be able to look at consumer behavior. So anytime somebody is looking at a property, my friend, this is why using your CRM is so important. I want you to be at any given time to be able to look at the person's behavior. When was the last time you communicated, and when was the last time they looked at a property? And most of the time, just like Deep Bledsoe just said, you're going to see that they had some activity. But didn't they say that they wanted to wait 6 months? But they just looked at a house 3 times 2 days ago. Even if they said that they wanted to wait. Hi, Jennifer. Hey, it's Elias. Hey, listen, I noticed that you were just looking at that house over in the Berkeley Hills. I'm setting on my tours for today and tomorrow. What time do you want to go take a peek? Just shoot your shot, because you already know that they're looking at houses. But it's not going to automate anything for you. And so what you're going to do is you're going to run blind. And then when you make a call, that call is like, shit, what am I going to say? And then you're already putting some anxiety on yourself versus looking at the database, having something of value to say, boom, now I have something I can call him about. Tom, hey, I noticed that you were just looking at that house over in Berkeley at 123 Main Street. That house just had a price drop. I'm setting on my tours for today and tomorrow. What time you want to go take a peek? You automatically have something of value that takes it from just having them in your phone. So my friend, here's the goal for this week. Anybody that you meet, you're going to hook them up. You're going to hook them up with this tool called Real Scout that allows them to see real-time information from the MLS. Within 2 minutes that the information hits the MLS, they're going to get notified. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. That way I know exactly what you want in a home. And every time you see that behavior, you respond accordingly. You respond accordingly. So my friend, that should be the goal for this week and moving forward. Everybody that you meet, all those amazing people that dance into your open house, you solve the solution solve a problem. The solution is organization, and you could do that poetically through the use of Follow Up Boss and Real Scout. So Jennifer, so glad that you heard this from Dee. I'm going to go to 3 contributions really quick. Melody, you're up first. Nishant, and then we'll go back to Dee Bledsoe.
Jen, can I call you Jen? I'm going to call you Jen. Jen, listen, honey, you're young. You got energy. I don't know if you have kids, but you don't look like you have any damn kids. Okay. Can I get an amen from all the people in here that have kids and hinder us from work and sleep and all that other ass shit that we wish we could do that we can't do? Listen, we are not in 1980 anymore. You have a CRM with the best fucking technology at your fingertips that the team is paying for. Honey, use that shit. There's no reason why your CRM needs to be in your phone, girl. If you can't figure out how to use it because it's intimidating and there's a lot of buttons, I get it. Go on YouTube, take a free class, learn how to use it, and then use it to your advantage. And I heard you say something earlier, you need to convince people to work with you. No. You're an asset to everyone that you meet. And I need you to say that to yourself in the mirror every single day, 100 times. You are an asset to everyone that you meet. And they're lucky that they get to work with someone that's on the #1 team in the entire state of California. You have all of us to back you. Shoot your shot. Just like Elias said, if someone asks you a question that you don't know the answer to, come to us, go on Slack, reach out. We've got your back. You're not alone. That's why you're on this team.
Yeah. Love it. Love it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Why does that make me want to cry?
At the end of the day, my friend, you have all energy is going to carry you so far in this business, and then along the way you're going to figure out the mechanics. Right now, as you start out with good habits. A good habit is having a CRM that displays consumer behavior. That way you can respond accordingly. If you could just start there, I promise you all things will get a little bit easier. And if you need some extra time, if you want to just get on my calendar, I put my calendar in the chat down below. There you go, my friend. It is right there. Let's go to Nishant, then we'll go back to Deep Bledsoe.
I have more question for D. Did he or can we show somebody and take them to an open house or show them a house without signing the buyer's agreement? Can we do that, or did he do that? That's my question.
I'm gonna let him have his answer. I know the official answer. I'm gonna let him say it, but I'm gonna stay on that. Go ahead.
I plead the fifth on BRBCs, but
okay. All right, then we're gonna move on from that. Listen, if you're gonna show any house, if you're gonna share any material facts, it is stated in the law now that it is a law in the state of California that we have to have a BRBC sign. Let's make sure that we follow that path.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about anything outside of that.
Right. I wanted to add though, just on the Real Scout part, like sometimes we won't have their specific criteria because we haven't had that initial conversation with them. Just base it on wherever you met them at. Like if you met them at a house that was $1 million in Concord, do the surrounding cities in a similar price point. And again, it'll give you an arbitrary idea of what they're looking at. Just wanted to add that part.
Yeah, and I think it's also for us, like it's a really, really good call because a lot of people are sitting there, they're on Zillow, they're on realtor.com, they're on Redfin, and it's like very disjointed. You all have a platform that organizes, even if you're not on the team and you're a guest, we all have a platform provided by our brokerage that organizes searches. And so if you don't, let me know. I'd recommend a couple tools such as Real Scout. But let's go to Marcus. Marcus, good to see you, big dog. What do you got for us? Thoughts, contributions, and insight?
Yeah, absolutely. I think working my CRM is something that I'm definitely going to be focusing on more. I have been adding, but it's kind of been wavy, so I think just be more consistent. But I wanted to add that I think one thing that's important is to put notes on all your contacts and conversations. So over time, when you look back and you want to follow up, you have like a history of how the conversations went, what you guys were talking about, where you met them, and all of like their values and things like that. But just keeping detailed notes on all your contacts, I think, is an important tip.
Yeah, I 100% agree. So when you go back in and you make the call, you can reference that. I think that this is a beautiful place. You guys, there's over 450 leads right now in our system, right now that have active communication, they have activity and no recent communication. 451 people just right now this morning. So there's tons of opportunity out there for all of us. We just have to make sure to capitalize on that. So you guys, really, really good stuff. Couple things that stood out to me is I really appreciated what you guys put in of what chapter of your business that you're in. I love that. I love hearing from you because we're all at different stages. We have people on the call that will do 20 million plus this year. We have people on the call that will do their first 5 deals and everywhere in between. And so I love hearing that. Also, going back to the top of the conversation of how you feel about this business right now and the energy that you're bringing to this call. You guys, we're all at different places. And the reason why I said show up today with me and be imperfect, because I learned this a long time ago. Those that show up imperfect, but do that consistently are going to smoke the people that want to wait for everything to fit in this perfect box. Oh, it's got to be perfect. No, I need the right light. I need the right mic. I need the right look. I need the right blouse. I need the right this. I need the right cut, whatever it is. And they wait and wait and wait for shit to be perfect, and they're inconsistent versus that gritty person that is in the dirt, right? And they're just doing the work. And that person is consistent no matter what. That person's going to win. You see, there's people on this call and there's people that will see this call later on that are waiting for everything to be perfect while this business is just smoking them and they're moving by. And you're seeing people in the industry that might not have the same personality, might not have the same passion, might not even have the same talent. But they're taking market share because they are being imperfectly consistent no matter what. That's all I want for you guys. Show up and be consistent, be imperfect, be whoever the heck you are, but don't wait for everything to be perfectly aligned because it won't. I promise you, it will not. So that's why I asked you guys to come here today and be imperfect with me. JJ, let's go to your contribution. Then I'm going to start getting some takeaways and wrap this whole thing up.
Okay, 20 years ago when I was running my own brokerage with a partner of mine, 2 guys. One guy was a Yahoo engineer. The other guy laid carpets. The Yahoo engineer wanted to do everything fresh and new and innovative and exciting. The carpet guy said, what do I do? 20 years later, the other guy's still doing engineer stuff. The carpet layer owns, I think, about 16 buildings, not houses, and he's back in Mexico, retired. He kept it simple. He listened, and he stayed in his lane. It's that easy. You don't have to do everything. Just pick something, work on it. Doesn't matter what it is. Be consistent. And if you don't know, that's what Elias is for. Just listen to what he says. Don't reinvent the wheel. Do whatever he tells you to do. May not work for you in 6 months after you've done it, but at least you've got a framework to work on now. Stop thinking so much. Just do it. You just got perfect. Today you got plenty of ammo for the rest of the week, just with what Elias and I'm sorry, someone else brought up. Well, a couple of people did. But anyway, keep it simple, keep it consistent, and you'll be fine. There's plenty of money out there, especially in real estate.
Yeah, man, I love it, JJ. And I'll come to you, Ilana, in just a second. Remember this. Some of you guys are overthinkers, and it's okay. Some of you are overthinkers and underdoers. And I want you guys to think about this and say, am I playing a cerebral game? Meaning, am I sitting there thinking about everything, and then I match that up to my execution? I thought a lot about all the things that I want to do, and then I matched it up to my execution. Was that execution low? Or are you thinking about something like, okay, it's imperfect, I'm just going to do it? Right? Those two should be really, really aligned. Thought, execution, thought, execution. Not everything is going to land, I promise you. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. But that is you being a risk taker, being bold, and that's part of being an entrepreneur. Ilana, what do you have for us, my friend? Then we'll go around the room, get some key thoughts and key takeaways.
So I was thinking about it in terms of social media because I had a funny experience with Alexis last week. And I just think people who are waiting for perfection on social media should scroll back to some of the people who are really, really good to their early days when they weren't perfect, but they just kept going and now they're really good at it. I would be one of those where it was awful. I hated being in front of camera, had to be fully done, made up, hair done, everything. You get used to it. And it's horrible in the beginning, and eventually that stuff gets pushed down so low nobody sees it, and then you stop caring. Yesterday, I got on camera after my Pilates, after putting out my signs, with no makeup on, with my hair whipping in the fog, talking about how I got a coffee down the street from my listing. And it was an ugly video, and I didn't care. I just do it now. But I will tell you, in the beginning, it was a full day of how do I do this and make it look perfect in 27 takes, and now I just do it, but it's taken me 3 years to just get that muscle to where it is. So with the socials and probably just about everything else, it's got to be ugly first, and then it'll get better. All of it is a muscle memory.
That's right. You guys, you have to go through shoes in a dryer. It has to be clunky until it is not. Shoes in a dryer, clunk, clunk, clunk. I've fallen all over my words. It happens to all of us, you guys.
Can I say something really quick? Kenny mumbles through most of his videos, and that guy has more reach than almost anybody I know. So quit pretending like it's got to be perfect. And I'm sure he doesn't 50 takes, man. That guy just rips through it. He's a machine.
That's why he does it on his stories. He's just like, I just don't have to think about it. I'm just going to do this. All right, guys, let's go around the room. Let's get a couple key thoughts, key takeaways from our time together today. Let's go, Ashley, you're up first. Let's go key thoughts, key takeaways from our time together today. And then we'll go over to Michelle, and then I'll get through as many. And listen, I got a whole page of people that have their camera off. Would love to see your guys' faces, especially during the call. But as we do takeaways, let's go, Ashley. What do we have for them?
That's a great message today. Someone told me within 5 minutes of a great idea, you need to take one action step towards it, whether that is putting it on the calendar, writing the script, whatever that great idea is, you have to cement it within 5 minutes or it will disappear. When I realized that, I started taking the first action step, and then it snowballed and it started to happen. And then my other great takeaway was that make client notes. I'm glad someone brought that up. I really feel like that is my defining factor in my business and why it has grown. Because when I go to do a value text or a value call, I know their dog's name. I know their kid's name. I know what they were talking about last time. So they are not just a number to me. They are a human. There was an app called the Beside app that will record conversations and just kind of give you little bullet points. You can keep those notes, and the next time you talk to them, they'll be like, oh, wow, she remembered me. So she knows my dog's name, and it goes a long way.
Okay, and I appreciate that. Here's a novel idea for everybody on the call that has Follow Up Boss. You can actually make your calls through Follow Up Boss. That does a complete summary for you. So then it always stores it there for future reference and gives you suggestions on future tasks. He shoots, he scores. Let's go over to Alexis Kushner. Let's hear from you, my friend. Key thought, key takeaway. And then we're going to go over to one of our newest friends, Brandon Hamilton. We'll go over to you, big dog. Alexis, Kay, give me one key thought, one key takeaway from our time together today. Let's roll.
Well, actually, I really liked your post this morning, which was showing up imperfectly. And as you can see, I'm like not dressed or ready for the day yet, but just continue. I'm like in a very uncomfortable place, pushed and starting in real estate and just trying to show up every day and learn and do, and it's very uncomfortable, and I'm doing it. So, yeah.
All right. So, Alexis, first and foremost, let's do just a quick survey. Okay. How many of you on this call have been uncomfortable and are currently still uncomfortable? Alexis, I've been in this business since 2009 and both of my hands are up. Okay. I'm still uncomfortable. I still get fearful on these calls. I still have a sense of, oh my God, is anybody going to show up? Are my clients going to resonate with the things that I'm doing? Like, I am so uncomfortable still because I'm always looking at what's next, right, my friend? So we all might be at different stages, but I'll tell you what, you look around this room, you look around this industry, if someone says they're not uncomfortable, they're fucking lying to you. We're all uncomfortable, my friend. Right. It's just the uncomfortability looks a little bit different for all of us. So I just want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up imperfectly for yourself, for the group. And I appreciate your contribution. And you got my full support. Let's go to Brandon. Brandon, welcome, my friend. New to the group, new to Keep It Moving, big dog. Let's hear from you. One key thought, one key takeaway, and then we'll wrap session with Philip.
I think I'm pretty much right where, like she just said too, where I'm just being a sponge right now, soaking it all up. I see Bledsoe said it's the best place to be, and that's really what I'm getting out of this right now is if you're starting on your own, you're just going to be spinning your tires, but it seems like there's really a great group of like support here and everything. Like I've been on the the Slack app, and like there's just nonstop people saying, I need this, I need that, can somebody do this or that? And I think that's huge because you can see like it's genuine and it's authentic. It's not like I need this for that. It's more of like, let's build this all up and each other up and that's right. So it's cool. It seems like it's a good place to be. Obviously I'm 30 some years old, barely starting this. So total career change. I'm a garbage man. So it's a complete, different whole, it's a challenge. Like I'm uncomfortable being, put on the spot and everything, but I want to do that for myself. I want to challenge. I want to get out of my little box. And you look at garbage man, they're all miserable. You look at realtors, they all seem excited. So I was happy to be alive. That's what I'm after.
Listen, Brandon, some days this game will beat you up, but here's what we have. We have the freedom of choice. And I believe that's what's most important in this game is that we have the freedom of choice to brand ourselves the way that we want to show up the way that we want to build our calendars the way that we want to. And it's dictated on our action. You see, we're paid in direct correlation to the amount of action that we choose to take. I could take a lot of action and make a lot of money, or I can choose not to and make a little bit of money. So it's all on you, bro. Like you have all the support.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. Like I can do my job. I can work 4 hours. I can work 8 hours. I'm getting paid the same. Like you can go do a whole other route, fine. But there's no room for growth anymore. Like you're at the top. You're paid out. You're maxed out. We get a raise every year. So what? But I want to see my work reflect. I want to get like a reward. I want to know that if I sit and idle, I'm stuck. Whereas if I go, like you guys are saying, doing all the things, even that you're uncomfortable doing, there's room to just keep going and going and going. The sky's the limit, really, honestly.
Wow. Hey, bro, for your first contribution, for stepping up, I know it's uncomfortable, man. Fire, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I got referred to Brandon from a guy named Salah, who's the #1 agent in all of Mountain House. He's like, I don't think I could support this guy. I know you can. And now we're aligned. So I'm really, really glad that we're, in each other's world, bro. Here to support you any way that I can. Philip, let's go to you, big dog. Key thought, key takeaway before we close out. And I'll try to get to H-Bomb, D Bledsoe, and Melody, but I want to make sure to respect everybody's time. Let's go, Phil.
Awesome, thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to piggyback on what Brandon said, and those were strong words, man. Especially for your first contribution, that was awesome. I agree with that 100%. I also came from a completely different line of work, 18 years in the medical field. Something completely different, something new. And the majority of my transactions were with babies being asleep for their surgeries. So to be out there getting uncomfortable talking with humans on a daily basis, it's a fun thing, right? So I'm proud of you, man. And also Jennifer, I want to piggyback on you as well. Just to be yourself, be authentic, and have fun with it. You have a really cool vibe to you. You seem like you have a really fun spirit. So lean into that and have fun with it. So thank you for today's coaching session. It was super meaningful. It was great to hear where everyone's at, and just keep pushing. Have fun with it.
Man, I appreciate it. Listen, I want to respect everybody's time. Really quick note, if you guys are in the area or you have the ability to be out here today, I'm in Oakland. We're doing database days from 12 to 2 o'clock. Some of the things that we spoke about on the call today, feel free to drop by the office. When we work in our database, when we're making calls, I'm going to show you how to really optimize everything that we're doing within Follow Up Boss. I'll show you some cheat codes. I'll also show you where some of the hand raisers are that aren't getting any love in the database. So you guys, I'm here to support you at the highest level. We're going to pause there. We'll get to other contributions on Wednesday. But if you guys need anything, you know where to find me. Listen, I want to pause and tell you this. At one time, there was 58 people on this call for a Monday morning. You guys, keep showing up. Like you're doing incredible work. I'm excited to see what you do this week. Remember, move the needle in your business this week. No excuses, no stories, no bullshit, just the numbers. That's all that matters. Go out there and make some money, touch revenue, have some fun, and go be yourselves, you guys. And as always, keep it moving towards your dreams, goals, and vision. Let's make this week a week that truly matters. Peace and love, my friends.